Fuck? Why? Why did that get... Okay, now I just can't hear the PS5 audio. Hello! Yeah, that seems to be a new feature, but where'd my PS5 audio go? Properties... NZXT signal audio. Okay. It does... So the video is working, it's just the sound for some reason isn't. Let me try unplugging and plugging my NZXT back in. Hopefully that fixes it. Hello, Plutonium, I just realized. I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, what the hell happened to my PlayStation audio? Still no PlayStation audio. It just doesn't monitor and output. Everything else is running fine. I had the audio working earlier. Ah, good old Shua'er stream. Let me just get rid of the PS5 audio. macOS audio capture. Nope, that's the wrong thing. It really isn't, is it? Audio input capture. Okay. NZXT signal HD 60 audio. It's still not working. And I have not... The video's working. OBS video capture card not receiving audio. This is very disappointing and annoying, especially since I don't know what could have changed since I last used it literally 2 hours or so ago. It was working just fine. Okay, now it's... Wait, what? Audio monitoring device. So, can you hear the PlayStation audio? Just not the Minecraft audio. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know what the hell could be going on. Okay, I'm going to restart my computer real quick. And if that doesn't work, I'll just plug my headphones into my controller and you guys won't have game audio. It's... I don't think it's a PlayStation. I think it's the... I think it's OBS. I think it's my computer. Because if I... God damn it. I hit the wrong button. Okay. If I turn up the desktop audio... Yeah. There's a desktop audio. I just realized Hermitcraft is there. So it's definitely my computer. Or it might even be the NZXT graphics thing. I'm gonna restart my computer real quick. I'll be right back. Restart. Okay, it should be done buffering. I should be back. Just for some reason, the live monitoring on OBS is no longer working. Very helpful. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to... You guys won't be able to hear the audio. Let me just do the advanced Audio properties. What the Oh. Okay, I fixed it. I have audio again. I don't know what happened, but I had it set to I had to reset the NZXT audio. And I checked it and it said it was working. And then I looked at it again and it said again that it was set to a monitor and output. And then it just wasn't working. I do not understand. I don't know how to spell imminent. Okay. Create new world. Hardcore. Advanced. Show coordinate. Show days played. Immediate respawn. Respawn blocks explode. I think that's just gonna turn that off. Imminent. Oh, Protondium, did you know I now have a server? Not only much going on there, as it's... Okay, I was stuck there? Playing hardcore mode. Yes, it should be automatically... It's not automatically linked. Invite people. Edit invite. Never expire. Generate new link. Copy. Save. Just a Discord server for me to announce stuff on my various channels. And if people want to play games. But yeah, it's a Discord server. Oh, shit, I forgot the Vibrant Visuals was released. Is it meant to make the inside of leaf blocks look white? I think that might be a visual bug. Now, let's see. Can I turn leaf blocks? Oh my god, that's hideous. I prefer having the white. They have shadows in Bedrock now. Isn't that amazing? I still prefer Java, but c'est la vie. Okay, I am... Actually, this isn't too bad of a spawn. Got a nice dark oak forest. And there's a little flat area by a river that I can use. Say by a dark oak forest. I'm in a dark oak forest. There's spruce over there. And what looks like a taiga. No, wait, is that another extension of the dark oak forest? I think that's an extension of the dark oak forest. Either way, ow. I think I will build my base right here. Nice little cozy spot by the river. I don't think it's a mega tiger. Oh, it is a mega tiger. I wasn't realizing that. I thought it was just a regular tiger. Okay, so there's gonna be a lush cave below us. That's good to know. Okay, let me continue. Let me set up a hovel and a bed before it becomes night. I think that should be my number one priority, and then my number two priority is obviously getting food. Weil man essen muss. Nyongo haneshita hou ga ii. That's true as well, but dark oak and spruce in general is really good for docks and piers. Even without the wet look. I think for now the goal is just to, you know, survive. I am not exactly the best at surviving Bedrock Edition. Because Java is the better edition. In Java, you can put torches in your offhand and mine with your main hand. It's amazing. Okay, come on. Oh, there's a whole nother ash tree right next to it. Okay, I'll just leave that tree there for now. Actually, I'll focus because I think it's getting to be just past noon, yeah. I'm going to focus on the hovel. Leave some logs there. Okay, there's sheep. Oh, it's just dirt. The lighting is making everything so weird to me. Okay, before I kill some sheep for their wool, I should get some... is there a cave nearby? I should get some stone. I need to get stoned! This is what Minecraft graphics will look like in 2015. I think it's a wee bit past that point. Okay, let me get 10 stone to start with. I will say, I especially love, if you've noticed, the shadows line up with the pixels. Like, look at that. It's not perfect, but it's a shadow overlay instead of just a, straight shadow. Okay, now where... Hello, Mr. Sheepy. Oh, that's a baby. Okay, baby, I will kill your mother. And I will leave you for another day. God, I need more sheep. Wo sind die Schafe? Schafe? Schaf? Das Schaf, die Schafen? Was ist das? Was ist die Plural? One sec. What is the plural of sheep? It's das Schaf. is die Schafe. Okay, I need torches. Dad, why aren't torches appearing? Well, that's different. Okay. I don't see any sheep. God damn it, it's waterlogged. I forgot about that. I hate waterlogged caves with a burning passion. They are one of the worst things to mine right after gravel. Come on, give me the stone. Is this the best way to go about this? Nope. Do I care? Yes, I do. I need to be smarter about that. Okay. Let me just steal a bunch of this dirt. It is quickly becoming night. The rains are coming and all that. Okay, that is gorgeous. That is a drowned. Yeah, I'll just take my stuff into the cave with me. Who needs an actual house? I can just live in my hovel for a bit. Oh, hovel life, how wonderful VR art. Still no bed. This is going great! Da 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 da. Okay, that should be enough to do 2 mutton. I need some music. That should be outputting to my headphones, not the speakers. And that's, yes, that's not being picked up. Sweet. Okay. Police ore. Police ore. Oh, that's good. I love that so much. Okay. Okay, my music was a bit too loud. Yay, the water's been cleared. Okay. Just... God damn it, I want cobblestone. Why is it so hard to just get some simple cobblestone? Okay. Future floor. Exactly. I actually really like using these as like exterior walls for like terraces. Like using diorite surrounded by andesite is really good for interior walls. Okay, it's still getting dark. But it's almost halfway through being dark. I can show you if I survive long enough. One of my favorite things I like to do is find a medium-sized island where I can build a big house, iron. Build a big house and field and fortify it against mobs from coming in. So spawn-proof the island and build walls around it so that mobs can't climb up out of the water. And usually there's a pretty hilly islands as well, so I would terrace them with this method. I hear baddies. They call to me like sirens. I need to organize this a bit. Okay. Torch goes there. Food there, just so everything is easily accessible from my main hand. Oh, it's so weird playing a game and not scream profanities at randoms. Yeah, that is what I said. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? Oh? Oh. I hate skeletons. Woo. Nope. Fuck off. I know I'm a coward, but I'm in hardcore mode. I don't give a shit. Oh, this is level 15. This is where I should be doing my iron mine. Multiple bones. Exactly. I love bones. This type of staircase is usually fine in on the computer, but my god, this is painful on... I need to actually make a ladder. Okay, soon I will be free from my hovel. For at least a little bit. I need 2 chests. I want my charcoal, actually. Thank you. Okay, I have enough to make an axe. It really is, and it's very off-putting at times. Like, it's all Minecraft, but when people say Java is better than Bedrock, it is like... There's some significant differences between the two. All because of little design features to incorporate different types of controllers. And it's not like they mean to add those differences. I mean, sometimes they do. But it really does just come down to the limitations of the controllers themselves. Yeah. Okay, come on. Okay, that 1 sec. I need to go let a cat into the house. Ah, that's great. I'm house sitting for friends, or cat sitting. And the cat wanted to come in, but it's just eating a bowl. So in other cat news, one of my family's cats ran away last night. You don't let them out, they're strictly indoor cats, but the door was not latched, we think, and it just bolted. Yeah, we're hopeful. Our other cat did it, and they were gone for 2 days, but they managed to come back, as in someone called us because he was hiding underneath a porch during a rainstorm. But, it is not exactly calming. I really hope he comes back. He should hopefully be fine. Hopefully. Let's see, yeah. Goal for today. Keep an eye out for sheep as I clear a space for fortifying. Ow, 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 ow. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, definitely make a base a safe area from mobs by cutting down a bunch of these trees. Nope, 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 nope. God. God! Damn it! Ah! God, and that was such a good seed as well. Ah. Okay, well, the rules of hardcore. I have to do a new seed every time. Hi, Malice. Oh, you're bringing that back, are you, Protondium? Turn off multiplayer. Great. No, you should do that while I'm streaming Elden Ring. Whenever I start streaming Elden Ring again. I forgot to enable coordinates and days. No, I did not mean to enter. Nah! God, the controls are so finicky. Why is it taking so long to load? Yeah, this is taking... Okay, there we go. Also, I can save and quit again. You say that, but that took forever. Show coordinates, show days. Save changes. Load. Really? Because on Java, it like doesn't even take time for stuff to load generally. It's just, you're in. At least for Minecraft. Okay. Okay, I think this time I'm gonna make. Oh! Where's my hand? There it is. The fuck was that sound? What was that sound? Oh. Okay, actually, I need to prioritize. Okay, I need a sword, and I need to get a bed before anything else. Does it really? That's terrifying. Okay, cherry blossoms. I think we know where my base is gonna be. Oh. Oh my god, that calls for a hanging base. I'm sorry, that calls. That is a definite needs to be a hanging type of base. Okay, I think I know where I'm going to set up my base. So villager outpost there. Sheep! Actually, wait. Instead of killing it, there's iron right here. Come on, I need 11 iron. Come on. What the fuck? Okay, and then I need... Actually, I'm going to pause that real quick and edit the... That's not what I meant to throw in. That's a pig. Okay, well, those smelt. I'm just gonna get the rest of this iron while I can. This should be done. Mr. Sheepy! Okay, I have two wool. I need one more, and I also need some more wood. Yeah, I need to look up a tutorial on how to make, like, ropes or giant chains for hanging something in Minecraft. That's a gray sheep over there. I need a white sheep. You still have yet to regrow your wool. Grow wool, god damn it! Okay, now. Yep, and a ruined portal if you couldn't see that in the distance as well. I'm getting quite lucky with my seeds today. I see you, Mr. Sheepy. Hell yeah. Are there any villages? No. In which case, I am just going to set up a temp base right around here. I set my crafting table here, you know that it's serious. Actually, I want to. Those are some strong-ass flowers, apparently. Okay, then 2 chests. I have no torches. Okay, let me get some more iron real quick. So I can get an axe. I can clear some of these trees. I think I'm going to leave these trees around the rim alone because they're just so picturesque. But I'll clear up some of these trees real quick. Yeah, I've gotten some really good seed luck. You are right on that account. Must be the traffic gods taking pity on me for what they've done to me today. God, driving today was horrendous. God, what is that bouncing that happens when I run into something? I do not have a secret channel. This channel has been here for well over a year at this point. It's my second channel. I don't necessarily make a... I'm not trying to hide it. It's... I advertised the channel on my main channel when I stopped playing Minecraft there. So I guess this stream is kind of returning to my roots. Yes. Auto jump is turned off. Oh, no, you said is auto jump on. No, it is turned off. Okay, pick up some of the items. Now let's see. I have a lot of pink wood, but pink wood is not necessarily the best for building houses. I need oak and birch. I could really do with some dark oak. Big playing SMP memories. Exactly. Actually, were my first... I remember it was Blang SMP started on the main channel. And then I went to move it to the second channel, but then Blang SMP fell through because of scheduling issues. And school started for me and whatnot. And so the first things on my second channel were... One sec, let me check. So, I uploaded the videos from Blang SMP when I first made this. Then if I go to live and I go to oldest first, very first stream on this channel was Dark Souls 1. That's... Oh god, that was a year ago. Yeah, it was Dark Souls. Well, hopefully one day Blang SMP will make a comeback as people's lives get more settled. One day. Okay. I got some oak. I need saplings, though. Did I get birch? I got birch, yeah. God, waiting for saplings to drop is... Fair. I'll have a new video coming out this month. Working on it as we speak. On, not kanji specifically, but on more just Chinese characters and standardization in general. Which I hope is an interesting, people would find interesting. Because I know I certainly do. Okay. House sitting for family friends, and they still see me as a child. Which, to be fair, I have yet to start working. Not entirely my fault. I was looking for a job this summer, but nobody was hiring. It felt like. Alongside the fact that I'm still in school, as I'm going to grad school come August. Just gotta get tuition settled, and then I'll be off to Ireland for grad school. Which, there's a good chance streams altogether will stop for a solid 2 to 3 months, depending on if I can get my PlayStation over or not. Thank you, Proton. Oh my god, have you not been on a stream since I've... Yeah, I've announced that before. That is... It's been so long. Join my Discord so you can be notified on any future streams. I need my death counter, man. I also need somebody to bring positive energy, unlike Lulu Morel and Darkstar. Okay, and then it's in the description. Biscuits and gravy. Ugh. What popped into my head wasn't the biscuit, but was the like, you know those ginger biscuit things you get on flights? For some reason, that was what my brain defaulted to. And I was just imagining that, eating that with gravy, and it's... Ugh. Oh, if it's homemade, that's better. I don't actually dislike biscuits and gravy as a concept. That's food. I was just thinking gravy with the biscuit stuff you get on flights, and like that was just my first reaction. And it was a visceral reaction, if you couldn't tell. That makes sense. Yeah, no, I try to home-make most of my stuff as well. Which reminds me, I'm making curry and paratha tomorrow. Well, not really curry, korma. But yeah, I'm making a korma. A home recipe that my mom got from someplace in England. And potatoes and pea stuffed paratha bread. Grilled on a flat skillet. Oh, it's so good. That probably does help. I actually wanted to be a chef for the longest time. Because when I was younger, I really enjoyed cooking. Like, I loved making cookies and whatnot. But then as my migraines got worse, and any little thing would trigger them, I just kind of stopped. And now it actually gives me anxiety. But I'm slowly getting over that. I'm making more and more of my own stuff, and I'm finding joy in it again. Okay, it's 4x4, so I need 16 slabs. It's a very, very basic house. Because I just want something to give me shelter from the big scaries outside. Actually, I think I'm gonna move this, and I think I got enough charcoal. It is delicious. I now want empanadas, lemon pea stuffed and cornbread. My pronouns are he, him. Oh, okay. One sec. Cat at the door. I gotta go run and let him in. I'm back. It's he, man. him. I do love to sing. I will give you that. Okay, so instead of that, I will do that. Place that there. That there. Actually, place that there, that there. Am I all out of wood? No, I have that. Okay, there we go. That should be good. I need food. And then I wait. You also want to have Smurf tea. Is that a Smurf conlang? Smurf tea? Did somebody make a conlang for the Smurfs? Ooh, good pork. Okay, I should now smelt the iron, because for a bucket... You did! You may! Smurfling. Smurfling. I swear to God, every time I see the Smurfs, they always look so high. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, bucket acquired. I now need a source of water. Actually, I should make 2 buckets. But they're also mushrooms. Did I use up all of my birch? I used up all of my birch. Are there any birch saplings? No birch saplings. Sad. Schmern is a verb. The past tense marker is schmert. The participles can become nouns thanks to zero derivation. Are you just adding German grammar to this? Or Germanic grammar, I should say. Schmerty. Okay, then you go down there. Good. Now off to find some Wasser. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, that's true. Is Smurf the equivalent of Yan in Tokipona? Let's see. No. What does Smurf mean then? What the Smurf? Okay, so maybe I picked the wrong direction to go running in for water. Ow. That makes sense. Yeah, I know. Her is for Minecraft, so... Oh my god, look at the water. Look at the way it ripples. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been impressed by Minecraft for a long time, but this is... They added shaders in such a way that it fits perfectly within the game. Shift. A shift. That's not so bad. Hunter. Like, Karukeri and her. Which I will get back to her. I just need, for video reasons, I'm not doing anything with it until after a certain date. Edible? I hate to break it to you, but phonemes aren't edible. Hi, George. Hi, Kitty. What's up? Hi, Kitty. Ah, those good chin scritches. I'm assuming that you're George. I can never tell you and your sister apart. You will eat those words. Yeah, the only phonemes that are edible are my phoneme viewers. Which means none of you. Okay, I think I'm gonna flatten this area out for now. Sorry, Mr. Sheep. And I'm going to use this area as my farm. Bum bum ba da bum bum ba da 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 da. Are you sick of me, Kitty? Kitty is sick of me. I will say, with the new shaders, it's harder to tell if the torches are actually doing anything at this time of day. Pa, pa, da, K. Plus K. Again, I will have a little infinite water source right there. But the sun's going down, and I want to sleep. Let me sleep. Oh, it let me sleep. Actually, I'm going to share. So that is the newest opening to the show, Dan Da Dong, which is my current favorite airing TV show and current publishing manga at the moment. It is so fucking good. And when I say really good, I mean it is probably going to go down as one of the best shows, manga/shows. Hands down. Like, you'll have people in 10, 20 years looking back and remembering this period, similar to how people look back and remember Naruto, or Bleach. You hate... Yeah, I could never get into shaders in Minecraft. One, my computer would yell at me every time I tried, but at the same time, it just... They looked pretty, but after a certain amount of time, there would just be something off that just made the game feel less like Minecraft. And I literally just got the PS5 edition of Minecraft a few days ago. And I was keeping shaders off. I don't know why they turned back on. Because I was playing with my sister. So I'm not sure how well these will grow on me. Currently loving them. Wait, I'm sorry. I hate, as an enjoyer of anime, that I have to say that. What? Oh my god! That's... Yes. I was actually gonna... just about to get to that. The first chapter... And, like, the first arc overall is the weakest part of the show and manga. And does have... doesn't have assault itself, but attempt at. Which I hate. It's... Everybody I've talked to agrees it's the worst part. And I think I read somewhere that the creator apologized for it. Though I don't know for sure if he actually ever did. But that stuff quickly goes away. And it goes on to be a really good manga. Really strong female characters. Like, when I say really strong female characters, I mean, like... General Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist type characters, and Izumi Sensei and Winry, and like actually well written characters overall, especially female characters. Which, if you've been watching or reading manga and anime for as long as I have, you know. I'm sorry. I know that's probably delicious. I just saw your biscuits and gravy. I know that probably tastes delicious, but it looks like such shit. Oh, hi, Bunny. I was wondering what that thing was. So it was... I wouldn't say it was anime being anime. It is actually relevant to the plot and the story and whatnot. My biggest gripe with it isn't so much that it exists, but the way it is animated. It's a bit better in the manga. It's a similar kind of situation as with Goblin Slayer anime versus manga and the light novel, where from light novel, it was a horrendous scene. Manga, it was a horrendous scene, some questionable choices on drawing it, but that it's hard to draw that type of scene or do that scene visually without it looking just kind of bad overall. It is possible, just hard, and people should try better. But, and then the anime is just like completely does not give a shit and is bad. But yeah, it is relevant to the plot, and it's not really sexualized in a way, or at least intentionally sexualized in a way in the manga. It's, again, it is, love the manga, love the show, that is just the one thing I cannot forgive. And I give that warning to everybody I recommend the manga and show to. And despite that warning, most people I've shown it to, most of my friends, have loved it. And I gotta keep reminding myself every time I read it that this is a romance manga. It's not an action manga. It is shonen, but it's not shonen action. It's a romance. It just has some of the best fucking fight scenes I've ever seen in a manga. And by the way the anime is shaping up, some of the best you'll see in many anime of its type. Exactly. It is... God, I cannot do it justice. It is a show I recommend you give the 3-episode treatment. If you cannot forgive the first episode, that is fully understandable. I nearly dropped it on the first chapter myself, because it is just not a fan of that. But it is... Get past that first episode, get into the second, third, fourth. By the 5th, oh my god, by the 5th, you will be hooked and you will be sobbing your eyes out. Actually, to give you an idea of what type of manga we're talking about, the mangaka worked as a... Pretty sure... Yeah, the manga worked for Tatsuki Fujimoto. He was one of Fujimoto's proteges. Ich kann nicht sprechen. Warum war das so klar? He worked for the author of Chainsaw Man as an assistant. Okay, I think that's enough. Hi, I'm playing Minecraft. I'm Shua'er. But you can call me Jack. Okay, so here's a trick question. What's my name? How'd you know about the CL? Wait, Melis. How'd you know about the CL? What the fuck? Where's that showing? Is that on my... It's my email. My email is visible on my YouTube, isn't it? Durr. I should change that. Okay. I forgot I was playing hardcore mode for a second. Let me go to sleep. But that is actually not my name. You got the initials right. And my last name, which is pronounced Agan, not Egan. My family comes from Cork. Munster, actually. But yeah, no, they come from Cork. And so it uses the Munster pronunciation. If you know I go by Jack, then you should know... Then it should be fairly obvious what my real name is. If you know anything about English nicknames and their etymologies. Fuck you, creeper! John languages. Yeah, I think that's enough of that game. Okay, let me... I don't have any iron, so I can't make a shield. Yeah, I remember when they used to fire turbo charged arrows. Like, they just... It was a machine gun of arrows. Okay. Grow my wheat. Grow. Why do the arrows go in the offhand like that? Meanwhile, torches can't enter your offhand. Ugh, they really should add torches to the offhand. Okay. Oh, I actually have 2 bones. I have a bone to pick with you. Really? Fascinating. Okay. I am off to find... See, what does the Wandering Trader have to sell? Come back here. An enchanted pickaxe. Unbreaking 1 and efficiency 2. That's actually not too bad. I just don't have 7 emeralds on me. God, the inflation rate of this place is insane. Okay, let's see if we can go find some her. Ow. Yeah, I've never used them either. I've been playing this game for so fucking... I was in elementary school when I was first introduced to this game. Do it. Common Kuthegi is gonna have weak and strong adjectives. It's gonna be slightly different from how they work in German with articles, but there'll be 2 different inflection types for weak and strong, depending on the context. There's also such a... I found her! Germanic adjectival morphology is so fascinating to me. I should look into that more. Should also add average adjectives and then put the strength on a normal distribution, so some strong adjectives are stronger. Sorry. You probably could. You wanna... Protondium, do you speak any Germanic language, specifically German? Kannst du ein bisschen Deutsch? You speak English. Okay, yeah, so... Ooh, bread. German has this thing of adjectival distinction. Adjectives will decline differently depending on not just the gender and plurality of a verb. I forgot to grab my hoe. But also on whether it is definite and or indefinite, or not marked at all. And so, with unmarked nouns, or certain types of marked nouns, adjectives have full declension. They are strongly declined, which means that the gender and the plurality is shown directly on the adjective itself. If they are definite, then they are weakly marked, which means they have very limited marking and like 3 forms total. Ending with an E, ending with an EN, and that 2 forms total, and that's about it. And then they have mixed forms, which is when the adjective is indefinite, the noun is indefinite, and it's a mixture of the strong and weak declensions. And I think Kay Klein actually just recently... How does one make a language learning course? I have no idea. All I know is I'm making a compilation of all my notes for Japanese, and I'm going to be releasing that as like a free document or webpage or something, so people can just use it. But making a course itself, I have no idea. What's Anadu? What is Anadu? Yeah, I saw that get posted today. I'm like, I'll watch this later. I still have yet to watch it. But he says it's the hardest part about learning German. Yeah, I agree. Actually, no, I wouldn't say it's the hardest part. It's just the most miserable part. Oh. One sec. Second cat is at the door. I will be right back. You guys couldn't hear the music while I was gone, right? Because I just realized I placed my headphones right next to my microphone. Wait, I'm sorry, Dr. Kitten. Pigeons are the only species of fish that have been found in the Arctic since ancient times and have been known to live for thousands of years. What? I'm sorry. What? Huh? Okay, you guys should get into your houses so I can lock you in. No, get in there. You guys will deload when I'm gone. I think Apple Predictive Text is drunk. Okay, I think that was the direction I just came from. I forgot which direction I came from. But I got food. I know where a village is. Why did I just take damage? See, this is why you don't play hardcore on Bedrock. You just take random damage. Oh, that would actually be an amusing thing to add to your world building. Immortal pigeons that live in the Arctic. Oh my god. There's a whole ass group. Yeah, is it just me? Or is night in this mode with vibrant shaders really, really bright? It also made trans women are not men completely unprompted, so it's not like it's wrong all the time. Yeah, I agree with Protondium. Based? Okay, yeah, there's some lighting glitch kinks that need to be worked out, but they're not game breaking like some of the shaders I've tried over the years. I'm home.
Rennfleischetikettierungsüberwachungsgesetz ist die längste Wort im Deutschen und bedeutet Gesetz zur Übertragung der Überwachung der Rennfleischetikettierung.
Ja, das macht Sinn.
Jompreni Jonderhild.
Yeah, explaining implosives to people feels like an uphill battle. It's like trying to explain ergativity. I've done that. And it's... I should remake that video and try to do it in simpler terms. I thought I did it in as simple terms as possible. Yeah, trying... I love linguistics. I love languages. I love teaching people about linguistics and languages. But out of all the fields, it feels like linguistics is the hardest for people to actually grasp and understand for some reason. Because you'll be explaining something and they'll be like, oh, no, but this is how I feel about it. And it's like, what do you mean this is how you feel about it? This isn't a matter of feeling. Well, it actually kind of is. To an extent, but more the... Oh, AVE is less of an accent and more of a different dialect of English, if not outright a different language entirely. But then dialect languages are not really well defined, so... But it is a standard way of speaking for many people in the US, and it's like, but they just sound wrong. Like, are you racist? What do you mean they sound wrong? They're just speaking. Yeah, it is. It is so ridiculous. Wait, Soten. What did you Cloak of Hamelin? What is this homebrewed item you made? I just noticed this because Babel was doing something, commenting on it. The cloak appears to be crafted from a rare yet familiar feather. When attuned and worn as an action, you may reach into the cloak and pull a child of a sentient creature out, which is under the age of 10 and who is located within 100 miles of you. The child is magically moved from wherever they are located. You may perform this action a number of times equal to your character level per long rest. Soten, did you make the Cloak of Many Babies into a D&D homebrew item? Dia system. Wait. That's the chart. That's literally just a vowel chart. Just without the rounded, unrounded distinction. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I have situated my food. I have a box to call my own, which I think will serve me fine as I build an actual base hanging right there. Still need to figure out how. I think it's gonna hang low. So, like, the entrance walkway will be here, and it'll go down a total of about, like, 5 or so blocks. But for now, I think... Jesus Christ, Soten. That is a cursed item. That is not an enchanted item. That is a cursed item. Okay, I'm gonna start the mine. And then I think I'll end things here fairly soon, as I am tired. I have no idea. Every time I try to say Satan's name, it comes out differently. Soten, Satan, Sitten. There's just so many. I'm just waiting for my wooden pickaxe. I cannot just get rid of a tool. I need to use it to its completion. Wait, that's coal? I feel like there might need to be some... Actually, no, wait. It doesn't reflect the light. Because coal is, whatchamacallit, absorbent. So it just kind of sits there, blankly. Soton. You say Soton? You fully pronounce both vowels? Soton. That just feels like there needs to be reduction there, I feel like. Really? Soton. Soton. Like, it just feels unnatural if there's two long vowels like that. Soton. Sutton. Yeah, that's another one I do. With just various different pronunciations of your name, I'm assuming. God fucking gravel. Oh, that's iron. Hello. Hi, kitty. Actually, is it possible to change language on Bedrock Edition? Ich muss mein Deutsch üben. 日本語と God, every time I think about the fact that I'm learning both German and Japanese, and I just can't help but go, well, as long as I don't learn Italian... Jesus Christ. Maybe I should learn Italian. Do it for the meme. Just gonna mine to 0, 0. Which is actually great because I've just ran out of torches. Ow, 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 ow. I assume it's gonna be dark when I get up top. It's this weird phenomenon in Minecraft where no matter what time of day it is you go down into the mine, when you get up, it'll be the middle of the night and there'll be thousands of mobs around you. It is a rule. It is a natural phenomena. Do I want to promote something for you? Message me... Wait. Do you want to promote something for me? Do you, send me the... Okay, what is this? What is... Sure, go fill out this forum, people, about what Soten is. That is a smart idea, Dr. Kitten. Fuck you, Skellington! Did anybody else just see Devil Incarnate out there? Evil Incarnate. Let me sleep! Okay, it's nominally gone. There we go. How do you make a stone cutter again? Is it 3 smooth stone? Oh, it's iron. I just need 1 iron. One sec, let me finish this, and then before I end the stream, I will do the form. Yes, kitty? What's up? Whoops. Yes, I know I won't be able to get back up by just climbing the stairs. If that's what you're thinking. There's a strategy method to my madness. I have another iron pickaxe. If I didn't, I would have been screwed. You have 38 responses. That's a good amount of responses. So yeah, I'm just holding the back key as I look up in mine. And I just automatically... God, that is painful to look at. Avert your eyes from the screen for a second as I do this. In Java Edition, it's usually not this bad to look at. Okay, give me my second iron pickaxe. That I totally got in a legal way and I didn't steal from a helpless villager. Okay, I need to do it one more. Actually, for the longest time on Bedrock Edition, I am getting back onto Java versus Bedrock. I would play Bedrock with my friend and my sister because my sister would use her phone. And for the longest time, that's how I played. Only way I played Bedrock was with them, otherwise I had the Java. But then I couldn't play Bedrock anymore for a while. Because after a certain update, I can't remember which one, something happened with the way they did their blur and their motion the motion movement of 3D space. Because every time I would look at it as I moved my head, like if I walked in a straight line, fine. But as soon as I started looking around, I would get so motion sick, and I don't know why. A double chest's worth of... Oh my god! Okay, perfect. Perfect. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, that's where I think I'm going to end that for today. Let me do this thing I'm being bullied into, apparently. What is Soten? Do you know? How do you pronounce Soten? How do you pronounce Soten? Differently every time. Gender: cis man, trans man, cis woman, trans woman, non-binary, gender fluid, agender. I'm gonna go agender. As well as abrosexual. Sexuality is fluid for sexuality. Legal pronouns: he, him, she, her, they, them, it, you, y'all. Illegal pronouns. Let's see. Other. And I'm gonna do so, ton. Your pronouns are so, ton. Grammatical number. Indefinite. Favorite color. I'm doing my favorite color. I don't care if it's yours. My favorite color is red. Soten is which trope? Leader, lancer, smart guy, big guy, heart, manly man, strong female character, damsel in distress, Mary Sue, paragon, hero, anti-hero, reformed villain, fallen hero, doomed hero, nemesis, villain, pure evil. I'm going to go pure evil and pure of heart. And there is... Yeah, mine is red. A funny thing about mine is that when I was a child and my grandmother was doing her garden, going to get a bunch of flowers for her garden to plant, I apparently took out any flowers she put in that weren't red and replaced them with red. And that year, her garden was all red, or varying shades of red. And now is her favorite color as well. Ugh, chartreuse. Chartreuse is... Thank you for saying I'm about to make you very disappointed. I hate chartreuse. It is a sickly green color. It's a nice name, but it is not a nice looking color. Yeah, yeah. If it's your favorite color, fair enough. Everybody's entitled to one wrong opinion. But with that, I think I'm going to leave things here and end the stream. Okay, Kitty, why are you getting up on the desk? Why are you getting up on the desk? Oh, do you want chin scritches? Oh, those good chin scritches. Are those good? She lifted her head up and switched to the other side. Goodbye, everybody. Until next time, I bid you all adieu.